Hello and welcome to College It Talks. My name is Harsh Mahaseth and today we'll be looking at the letter of reference, whom to ask, whether you should have an academic or professional referee, and when you should ask them. So while many people do go for the big names, I prefer people who can attest to my work and qualities the best. So getting big names might help in some instances, but for me it was someone who could actually attest to my work that helped me a lot. So to give you an example, when I was in my fifth year of law school, I had applied for many universities, and while I did ask my professors for the letter of references, I also had one very unique letter of reference in it as well, and that was by my junior, a fourth year law student. Why, you might ask? It's because both of us had started a startup together, and I knew that he would be one of the best to actually talk about my qualities. And while I was nervous about sending this LOR, it all worked out in the end as I was accepted at all of the different universities that I'd applied to. So don't always go looking for a big name, look for someone who could actually write more about you. Even for my professors who had written my LORs, they're not professors who only taught me one course. All of them have at least taught me 3 to 4 different courses, or I have interned under them, or I have assisted them in many other matters, or maybe I have helped in organizing certain conferences or talks, etc., etc. So this is something that you should think about. And the second thing that we need to talk about was the academic versus professional referee. While most of the universities look for academic references, you can also provide professional references. You should have a blend of it though. So even me right now, I do have my academic references, but I do also add a professional reference into it. So that is something you can do, but always remember that you need to have your academic references as well. So take your time and think about who you'd want to ask for the letter of reference, and provide them with ample time to write it as well. I usually send them an email asking them a few weeks or a month at least in advance, telling them that I will be applying to XYZ places and that I require your letter of reference. Once they agree, then I add their names, and then they receive the request from the university, let's say maybe a few weeks later. So do take your time, think about this, and hopefully this helps. So good luck with the application process, and wishing you all a happy new year.